Hi, my name is Valerie Alvarado, and today I'm going to talk to you about managing employees' performance and looking at Morgan Stanley's how they rate employees with objectives and not numbers. They recently made that change in 2016 to focus primarily on the employees and what they do on a daily basis and not necessarily do it on a number scale rating system where it's very generic. This actually allows for employees to look at what they're doing at a skill level, as a personality level, how they are helping the strategic plan of the facility. What is effective performance management? It can tell top performers they are valued, encourage communication between managers and their employees. It establishes consistent standards for evaluating employees and helps the organization identify its strongest and weakest employees. There are 6 steps in the performance management process. In the New York Times, Morgan Stanley to rate employees with objectives, not numbers. Morgan Stanley told its staff it was overhauling how employees are assessed in several ways, including by discarding the number scale in favor of list of up to 5 objectives. By changing what employees are evaluating helps employers and their employees gain a better understanding on performance and how to better themselves. It's about giving people more information and something they can do more with. Switching to this type of evaluation is more informative than a numeric system that doesn't provide much insight. Several criteria determine the effectiveness of performance measures. Fit with strategy, which is behavior and attitudes that supports the organization's strategies, goals, and culture. Validity measures what it is intended to measure. Reliability, consistency of the results that the performance measure will deliver. Acceptability, practical standard of being acceptable to the people who use it. Specific feedback, specifically tell employees what is expected of them and how they can meet those expectations. To ensure employees are meeting the criteria of Morgan Stanley, they will meet with their supervisors for a face-to-face mid-year performance review, and then again at the end of the year with a full 360-degree written review. Performance feedback should be a regular, expected management activity. This way, if issues are there, it won't surprise the employee and allow them time to improve. Well, I think the millennials will like it. It wasn't targeted at them, Ms. Sullivan of Morgan Stanley said. Has changing the efforts of how performance management is relayed to employees helped? Yes. Employees have indicated that they are motivated and directed by regular feedback. They want to know if they are on the right track. This definitely helps employees to continue performing at the level that they feel like they need to and that they know that their supervisors and organization wants them to be. True or false? To meet the objectives, companies must think of effective performance management as a process and not an event. That's true. If we think of it as an event, events only typically occur once or twice or a handful of times. Performance management, it is a process, it's continuation on a day-to-day basis that should definitely be evaluated and perfected as needed to actually put a process in place so employees can have actually a standard to be able to follow. To wrap things up, if organizations follow the methods discussed, their employees and organization will operate more efficiently and less employees would leave since everyone would know what is expected of them. I know it is important for me at my organization to receive feedback to ensure I am doing what is expected of me. We do annual evaluations, and I always try and seek feedback from my superiors, whether it be my direct report or my direct boss, or even customers and my other employees who I work with, my coworkers. As a supervisor myself, I try to engage my direct report to provide them information, to give them some guidance, some positive feedback, maybe some negative, just to help so there's no surprises at the end of the year when their annual evaluations come. Thank you for listening to my presentation.